Hello, hello, hello all. Welcome to the Desert Goat channel. The goat with the most of what you decide. Here we go. We got a SAPD officer pulling a good person over for speeding. Hello, Justin. Hello, Tim. Yeah, we caught him looking for somebody for speeding, so he got a person. Now, here we are. Hey, girl. Hello, hello. Remember, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down. The thumbs are pretty much free. All right, guys. What you all think? Did he pass? Did he fail? You guys decide. All right. Goat out, guys. Hey, John. Hello. John. Get back to your mother. Give me that. All right. Got you in the rear. Got the stop in the rear, too. Yeah. And yes, guys, I'm with the biggest troublemaker of them all. Fuck you, unicorn. Here, turn back to me. Hey, San Antonio Municipal Court. Fuck you guys. I got all you guys recorded being stupid assholes. Yeah, can you guys believe it? They got Jack for saying motherfucker to a cop. I just went down to the courthouse. I called them all motherfuckers again. Because they started lying. Fucking lying tyrants down here.
make up their own goddamn laws. You can't do that.
Yeah, so we got Tim Harper in the house, Justin Emo, hello. Hey, Gal, hello, hello. How's the Border Collies? Hey, Tot, hello. Ha! Hey, Tot, she says to sit and spin.
Sit and spin, that's right. Sit and spin on my motherfucking finger. That's right. Hey, hey, check this out, guys. So I went down to municipal court, San Antonio Municipal Court today. Here's the deal. If so I'm gonna appeal this conviction on motherfucker, right? And in order to appeal it within 14 days, I gotta come up with $332 for the transcript, and I gotta come up with $991 to put up as a bond. And if I don't get that money to them within 14 days, I cannot appeal, period. So, and I applied for indigency status. The county courts found that I was indigent not even months ago. They gave me a court-appointed state attorney. We motioned to the San Antonio Municipal Court, and the judge denied it. Denied the indigency with no reason, and they won't give a reason. So I go down there today, and I said, I want to see a copy of this bond, because what they're saying is that you put the bond up, and then if you're ultimately lose, they take the amount of the fine out of the bond and give you the difference. And I said, okay. Last time I checked, the Code of Criminal Procedure prohibits that from being done. So obviously, there's something I don't know. So let's see the bond. So they hand me the bond, a copy of somebody else's bond, and they redacted it. And I read it, and I'm like, well, this is just a standard bond. It's an appearance bond. Because on the bond, it simply says I'm putting up the $991 on the condition that I appear in court. And if I appear in court, when that case is done, all money is refunded back to me. Simple as that. So I said, so where does it say in here that y'all get to take the fine out and give me the balance like you say? They said, well, that's what we do. I said, well, the CCP says you can't do that. The Code of Criminal Procedures in Texas says you can't do that on bonds. So what is it that y'all are basing that off of? And they said, oh, well, they gave you the wrong bond. Let's get you the right bond. Okay. So I'm standing there waiting, and I'm being polite. And then the clerk goes, he's looking at my case on his own, looks it up and goes, oh, you have an attorney. You can't talk to us, and we can't talk to you. And I said, well, that's not true. The Texas Constitution gives me the right to approach the court, which includes you, with or without my attorney. I have a constitutional right under the Texas Constitution to do that. And he said, no, you don't. And I said, well, that's not true. So let's get a supervisor over here and address why you're telling me something that's not true about the law. Then he tells me no. He tells me to go sit down. Now, there's nobody else there but me at the window. It's almost closing time. He tells me to go sit down. And I said, no, I'm going to stand. No, you're going to sit down. No, I'm going to stand. You're going to go get a supervisor. So he shuts his mic off, grabs a piece of paper, the bond that they had given me, that they had taken back, crumbles it up and throws it. And then he got on the phone, and then somebody called the cavalry over there. So now I got all these municipal court staff and a couple of bailiffs show up, staring me down. And I'm like, well, y'all here to help me out? They want me to walk away from the window. I'm like, man, screw that. And then this one lady shows up, and she's always been a problem ever since 2017. She thinks it's all funny. Ain't nothing funny about this. It's not a game. Anyway, I asked her, what do you want? She just smirks. I said, if you're not here to help me, then go on and get out of here. She says, no. I'm like, all right, then. So then I stand there for about 30 seconds, and then a police officer shows up. Police officer that they hired just because of us. Police officer shows up. Now, they have a court order saying you can't record anywhere in this building at all. No audio, no video. When the police officer shows up, I whip out my phone and I start video recording. And I told them, as long as you got, you can't record in here. Nope. As long as you got a cop in front of me, I'm going to record. I think I have a right to do that under Turner versus Driver. It's a common area. We are not in the courtroom. This officer is here, presumably because of me, because you called him, and I'm going to film him. It's my right. So you don't want me to film? Get the cop out of here. I don't need the police. Nope, they didn't want to. I said, well, I'm going to keep filming. So then this dumb lady, the court administrator, she goes, then you need to leave the building. And I turned to the officer, you going to escort me out? He goes, yes, sir. So we start walking down the fucking hallway. And I don't know, man. I said, I told the officer, I said, you know, this dumb bitch right here, she's the fucking problem. No, I said, let's go, motherfucker. Let's escort me, motherfucker. So we start walking, and I said, that dumb bitch is the fucking problem. And then she says that I need to stop cussing. So I told her, you need to shut the fuck up. And then another official said, you need to stop recording. I said, you need to shut the fuck up too. And then as we're walking, the officer says, where are you parked? And I said, at your wife's house. He said, I don't have a wife. I said, well, then at your boyfriend's house. He said, I don't have a boyfriend. I said, then at your mom's house. And he's like, well, I do got a mom. The SAPD officer was cool. You know, he took that First Amendment speech and he took it. He took it. He didn't do anything wrong. So San Antonio police, besides escorting me fucking out, because these officials didn't like the way the conversation was going when they got busted trying to lie to me. Other than that, he did good. But they wouldn't let me post my bond. They wouldn't let me post my bond. They kicked me out of the building. They told me that I had to come back tomorrow. So then while I'm standing outside talking to the officer, just talking to him, consensual. I wasn't detained or nothing like that. The head of security comes out with a bunch of paperwork. Where them bonds at? Anyway, he comes out with a bunch of paperwork. This is what he gives me. Check this out. This one is a cash appeal bond. This one is a personal appeal bond. And this one is a surety appeal bond, all from the San Antonio Municipal Court. Now, something to note here, they told me I couldn't post a fucking surety bond through a bail bond company. But lo and behold, they handed me a fucking surety bond. And guess what? Guess what every single one of these bonds say? They say, if you appear, you get your money back, period. They don't say nothing about, we can take out money for fucking fines. Imagine that. If you're fucking homeless and you're found guilty, you can't appeal if you don't have money. But if you got money, you can appeal. Plain as fucking day. That's what they're saying. Pay us our fine right now, or you can't appeal. They're stupid. So anyway, that is the true definition of tyranny. The law says one thing and they say they can do something else. That's tyranny. So fuck them. Fuck you, municipal court. All right, that's all I got to say. Stay tuned. There's a video coming out.
All right, let's see what you all have to say. Juan, 23 audits, has filed an H audit. Rez, watch audits, hello.
Oh, I want to say something else. Me and Henry have been working a lot together lately. Man, he's good people. He's strong. Got him in his first post office today. I think it was your first post office.
Yes.
Is that your first post office?
Yes.
Got him in his first post office today. But you know, I'm in there as a customer, filming everything he's doing. He went in there, balls to the walls, was filming. This particular post office was downtown San Antonio. They didn't care. They didn't say nothing to him. But, you know, yeah, he did good. All right, yeah, he's been helping me out a lot, too. The Landis Road thing, filming the cops. So we just got done with a cop watch just saw. He's out there by himself. I'm in the truck backing him up. All right, thank you.
Okay, let's see what else everybody's saying. Okay, not much, but anyhow.
We're heading over to PA shirt, but no, don't tell them what we're fixing to do. Because then those fucking motherfuckers over there, they're gonna know. We don't want them to know yet. We don't want the people where we're going, we don't want them to know what we're fixing to do yet. But y'all should stay watching the live. Y'all should stay watching it. There will be static video as well of what we're doing, but y'all should watch his live because we're gonna be there in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes or so.
Yeah. For those who are not up to speed, we have a problem there in Kirby with a guy that's obviously racist.
Yeah, he is.
Keep in mind, he's about, I would say he's about 6'3".
Yeah,
About,
maybe. Well, I'm 5'9 3/4".
so he's definitely in the 6 foot.
So yeah, he's probably about a little over 6 feet.
And I would say he weighs 180 to 200 plus pounds.
No balls.
No balls.
No balls.
And he's been picking on a 5.
Dude, she ain't even 5 feet. She can't be 5 feet. Nah, she's probably 5
Yeah,
more.
well, I'm 5'8", so I'm
okay.
on my height.
All right.
She's about 5'1" to 5'3", maybe 5'4".
She weighs 106 pounds.
106 pounds.
She told me.
And this guy thinks he can bully her, intimidate her with his size. Nah.
Getting all up in her face, but then when me or Henry or somebody shows up, he runs back down to his property and hides behind his fucking girlfriend, which, by the way, she ain't even got a ring. My side chicks have rings. Jesus.
He backs off when I approach him, which kind of tells you what kind of person he is, willing to intimidate a lightweight woman, but he ain't willing to deal with a 200-pound, 5'8" desert goat.
That's right.
Mess with the goat, you get the horns.
Or a 250-pound, 5'9 3/4" tall with a TX sheepdog with a 3-inch dick. You don't want to deal with that either.
Then this guy brings out another guy that looks like a woman.
Oh, his cousin's brother's uncle's son, something like that.
Something like that,
Yeah.
Another male relative.
Two brothers. They look like they're straight. They look like the lead singers of Air Supply.
When I first seen him, I will admit it, I thought this guy was a woman.
I thought the brother was the guy's
And
wife. I thought it was his wife.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, until I started seeing the stubble.
Then it's just like, oh my gosh, it's not a woman.
Apple, because he had not spoken at that point either. But as soon as he spoke, I'm like, oh, okay, you would LGBTQ plus somewhere, one of those letters. I get it. I'm cool. I'm down with that. I understand. But it turns out he's not. He got offended, and I swear, that's what I thought was going on. I was trying, and it wasn't even a thing, except I just wanted to know how to properly address the person.
Yeah,
ma'am, Mrs.
Yeah,
Mister. I don't know, and I was
trying to be respectful.
I was trying to be respectful. Honestly, trying to be respectful. And I was like, well, just what are you? Man, woman, half and half. Don't know, don't care. Just let me know so I can respect your position. They didn't want to say, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going, okay. I'm just going to call you he, her then. Or he, haw.
Yeah, that was a good TV show.
Yeah.
For those who are old enough to remember it, Hee-Haw.
So I just called him he-haw until I knew.
I'm sure Peg L should know what Hee-Haw is.
No, I called him he, her because I figured, well, I'm bound to get one of those right. Best I could do. I try to do my best.
But yeah, we're en route because this guy, he's been trying to scare off her business.
Yeah. He's trying to scare off her business. Let me tell you about a Facebook post that they put out months ago. Miss Pena from Pena Insurance Agency has, I quote, darkened their neighborhood. I'm not kidding. We can prove it. They put that out. Ever since everything was fine. Everything's been not fine ever since she darkened our neighborhood. This is what they said, and then they get mad when I call them racist. I'm sorry, man. Explain yourself then.
Because Miss Pina, she is
Oh, how
a
did they
woman.
respond? Hold on. How did they respond when I asked them? When people started asking them about that, they posted the definition of darkened. Look, numbnuts, we know what darkened means. We're asking you what you mean by Miss Pina, a Hispanic woman, and her Hispanic family darkening your neighborhood. We know what darkened means, dipshit.
Okay,
All right, sorry, man. Sorry.
Miss Pina, she's a woman of Hispanic descent.
A woman of Hispanic. She's Mexican.
Yeah, Hispanic descent. Sorry.
She's Mexican.
Or
Actually,
as she puts herself, she calls herself a Chicana.
She right. She is self-described. She says she is a Chicana, to be correct.
And a lot of her customers, to my understanding, are of Hispanic or Mexican descent.
I love Mexican women. Shit.
Probably some of them might even be Puerto Rico. I don't know.
Hot tamale, crazy as shit.
It's none of my business.
Woo-wee.
And he's upset because of it.
Crazy as all get out. Go ahead.
Well,
you were saying he's upset because
of
survey says.
of her.
Come on, Henry, spit it out.
Well, if you let me talk for a second, Matt.
Okay.
Hispanic descent, Mexican descent, Cuban, possibly Cuban.
She is not cute.
No, her customers.
Oh, okay.
I said her customers. But, you know.
She got a bunch of signs outside on her building that if you were to drive up and you were Spanish speaking only, or you were of, you're Mexican from Mexico, you would understand that that particular business is probably going to be friendly to you. So if you're a racist and you drive by, you look at that business and the signs that are outside, you're going to think, oh, yeah, they cash Mexicans checks here. And that's illegal, to cash an illegal alien's check. That's what the Coven said, that because she does check cashing as well, and that she check cashes illegal aliens checks, that's illegal, he said. If that ain't racist, I don't know what is.
She is a certified business, guys. And like all certified businesses, they got their licenses. They have to go by the letter of law.
By the letter of law.
And for those who also don't remember, all this side dirt that you guys see, he brought it over. He even brought over this metal shipping container, and he tried putting it in front of her business.
Sure did.
You know, trying to stop any and all customers from coming in or going out.
Sure did.
Okay, guys, bear with me. You know, considering all this dirt's kind of making me wobbly because I'm having difficulty walking by it and not running into Jack's truck too much.
We gotta figure out a way to put it on there, though. We don't have any duct tape.
Well, watch out for the car behind you.
You got any duct tape?
No duct tape on me at the moment. But we got some for him. If you give me a second, I can unravel my bracelet and we'll secure it on there.
Here, film it. We're gonna put the Mexican flag on the side of this fucking illegally parked container. This container's on her property.
It's upside down.
I don't know how the Mexican flag's supposed to look. Money out here. Oh, there you go. How about that?
There we go.
Anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna put on
Hey guys, I'm somewhat prepared. I'm unraveling my paracord bracelet so we can secure it on. Okay, he's going to get some tape from the business owners so we can secure the Mexican flag to the container. The guy that owns the container lives about 150 feet that way. I'm sure he's definitely going to call the police on us because he saw us come down here. You know. So we'll see what he does. So please stay tuned with us, guys. You know what? Let's lower this a little. Yeah, well, I've been thinking about putting duct tape in there. I had to switch bags because my other one was kind of getting smelly and I forgot to put the right tape in. Personally, I rather use my paracord bracelet to secure it on. You know, make them work for it. And speaking of kitchen sinks, any of you out there, any of my subscribers know of a small toy kitchen sink that's about 4 to 5 inches square that I could throw in my bag? Would make a good joke. But yeah, here guys, if it's not Mr. C, as I call him, that lives down that way, if it's not him calling the police on us, it's the TVC church, and if it's not them, it's them. Now the guy over there, he's cool. The wife, not so much. And of course, Jack is incredibly long-winded. I swear I could have this bracelet fully unweaved and out before he gets what we need. Now, come on, Jack, come on. Move it, move it, move it. Since I don't film children, well, I don't like to. But yeah, guys. Now, this is the church that really surprised me. You know, I mean, considering this one guy is racist, I would have really thought this church here would not tolerate it, and especially not to violate the one of the Ten Commandments of "Thou shalt not bear false witness to thy neighbor," which they did. Ah, he's got zip ties, guys. Where are you, Jack? Damn, Jack. All right, guys. Here comes the raising of the flag. As you guys can see, it'll forgive Jack because he's old. Okay, well, the original goal was to put it on the container, but I guess Jack has other things in mind. But yeah, guys, just to upset the guy, went out, got the flag. As soon as I learn how to clip this part out, I'll definitely shorten down the whole thing. I don't know if y'all can read that part. But yeah, now they're turning on their cameras because we're here. Go to figure. If the color of this skin wasn't here, they would have left their cameras alone. You know, I don't know why they can't just be happy. And there's a van right over there taking pictures. But anyhow, I would like to thank you all for coming into my stream. And remember, peace, love, harmony, always be a good neighbor. No, just learn how to love and forget how to hate all. Always love each other. Go out.